one of the first players to include a psychologist in your full-time team from a very young age, because you said that the mental aspect is fundamental in tennis. Do you think that gave you an edge at the very beginning? And do you feel like you were sort of a trailblazer with all other players now following and placing more importance on the mental side of the game?
Well, honestly, I also feel like many athletes did that before, but no one really was just talking about it, you know. And I always felt like I can be honest because I'm not a robot, you know, and I also wasn't like born with all these skills to cope with expectations and stress and everything. Like you need to really work on it to have it, you know. And even if you do, it's not gonna stay with you forever. So yeah, like I feel like now I also hear from other athletes that, and maybe coaches, you know, that many people used this kind of help, but not on tour probably. But for me, it was quite different because I was working with psychologists, like, you know, meeting online once per week or something, but I was still kind of like closed and not really able, maybe stupid sometimes, because wasn't able to really describe what I felt or what I experienced, you know. And I realized that I need someone next to me to like observe and to help me come to some conclusions, you know, and to help me figure stuff out. So when I was younger, I decided that this is the way to go, and you know, for me it's like as important or even more important than like physical preparation or even like tennis wise, you know, working, because honestly if your head is not going to work the right way, you can have the best game on tour but you're not going to perform as you want. So yeah, for me it's crucial.